You want me to show them the box, or you want to show them the box?
I'll show them what I'm using, and you show them what you're using.
Hi, I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a mid-month September read for Leo. We're going to pull some oracle cards. I'm going to use Wild Wisdom of the Fairy. Like it. Been getting good messages for you guys, so I'm going to keep on keeping on with this one.
All right, I'm going to use the Crystal Angels
Let's see.
deck,
Doreen Virtue.
Oracle deck. I'll be pulling some angel cards, and I'm going to do the tarot cards with the ethereal visions. Ethereal. They are so pretty.
Look at that. Illuminated.
Yes.
Ethereal visions illuminated,
All
baby.
right, let's see what
Yeah.
angel we've got on our side. Oh, Peridot. I like Peridot.
I have a huge bag of paradox.
Yes,
Had
we
it for
do.
years and years.
Okay,
Peridot's good for all
life
kinds of
lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns.
Okay, good.
Look at that,
Yep.
Peridot.
Peridot.
That's such a pretty
that.
stone.
Life lessons. You can break free. It says you can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Means you got something to figure out. Means you keep repeating something and you've got something to figure
Right.
out. And this card's already telling us that
Leo.
that you know you're stuck in a recurring pattern with something and you need to break free. All right, so now we're going to pick a fairy. Oh, I'm excited because this is going to be a good read for Leo. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Dark Moon. All right, know thyself, introspection, growing up. Ooh, that goes right along with this. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Isn't it just amazing how these cards just know?
A life lesson. All right.
Yes.
Spirit, show
this
us.
is-
We have already invited Spirit into our home and to the table with our previous read, so we won't be doing that again. So let's see where Leo's energy lies for mid-September to the end of September. Spirit, help us with this read. Show us what life lesson that Leo needs, and what is he doing that's reoccurring and negative.
That you need to break free from. You've got to do some
And you
introspection.
can break free now, the dark of the
Yes.
moon. Get rid of bad habits.
Yeah, we're coming up on the equinox, and that's going to be the week of the dark moon. I've got the first one, Knight of Wands.
Magician.
Okay, yes, we're on the right track.
Magician, all right.
Uh-oh, puppies are playing, so y'all excuse them. They're having lots of good...
All right, show us what energies
They're having a good time up there.
Leo has. What they need to deal with.
All
What is
right.
their...
We got some news coming. Or you're waiting on some news. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Look at that fire. So we know we're on the right
Really?
track because we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table.
Which is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire element in the wands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. Well, that's good to know. I like it when that shows up right up front. All right, let's see here. 3 of Wands.
So we've got what? Oh, we got a lot of fire on the table.
3 of Wands.
And notice in this magician card too, that's the one that he's holding up is the wand.
Exactly.
Look at that. He's got all the elements under his control. Look at that gilded stuff on it. It's so cool.
I love these cards. They
He's
are
kind of
so
a pretty boy, right? I don't know if I would trust this one too much. Is that you, Leo? I don't know if I would trust you, Leo. You're too darn cute. You're cuter than me, and then we're going to have a problem with that.
All
Let's
right.
see what we got here.
Show us what energy.
We got Knight of Cups. All right, so at least we got something besides fire on the table here.
Yeah, really.
Got a Knight of Cups. You going forth to procure something. Are you running Because this is already talking about introspection, learning your lessons, and trying to settle down into that new knowing, right? Trying to settle down into it. And then you've got Knight of Wands right off the bat. What? So are you running, just recreating the same thing over and over again? Are you about to make a bad advancement with that knight? You got 2 knights on the table.
Do you fall in and out of love easily?
Right, you're bookended by knights.
Or does it have to do with business? Do you go from one job to the next?
Well, all right, we got the world. The world's going on underneath that knight over there. What?
The world's moving on, just like you are.
Completing something. And that's what this is. That's what this is asking you. These 2 cards are saying, is it complete? Have you finished? Have you learned your lesson?
All right, the Queen of Swords.
Oh, Lord.
The Queen of Swords. Look at her.
I got more wands. Ace of Wands and 7 wands. You've got tons of fire on the table.
She's looking disappointed to me. She's looking disappointed in this read.
Well, she's traditionally kind of a disappointed card. She's disappointed in human nature. She's disappointed in everything she's seen.
She's seen so much.
She's disappointed in
And
everything
a lot of
that
it
she's
isn't
seen.
good, so show us where Leo's energy lies besides this. Moving on from, it looks like they just move on from any situation that gets tough or they don't like.
Without even completing, do you need to complete something? Do you need to complete the cycle? This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it because that's your redo. That's your judgment.
Redo,
Reoccurring, redoing something. So you got world on one end and judgment over here. And up there you got 2 knights, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups.
That's right.
But with this overall energy, it's not very good.
You
Especially
haven't
with
learned from
Magician and Queen of Swords.
You haven't learned from all the issues and things you've run away from.
You don't want to. You don't want to because you got 4 cups underneath that world.
Well, that's not good, Leo. You have to face up to the world sooner or later. Sooner is better. I mean, you can't go through life just running from one vision to the next, from one when something becomes an obstacle, you run from it. When love gets too tough or too serious, you run. When your job gets too tough, you've got to buckle down, you run.
Gosh. Yeah,
The Ace of Pentacles.
And 6 of Cups. What? She's trying to get you to calm down. She's trying to get you to assess because it's the broken part of it that you don't want to look at. You're just wanting to go forward, 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 but
you're not.
You're not.
Every 2 steps you take forward, you take 1 back.
Yeah, because this is the past. That 6 of Cups is the past. Look, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups. What does that tell you? A new beginning, going straight back in. It's childish.
Yes, it is.
It's childish.
What is it that you can't face? What is it that you have to run from
This
just
is
because things get
crazy.
serious?
This has a lot
Too
to do
serious
with
for
your. This has a lot to do with your mommy, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Mummy issues. This has a lot to do with mummy issues and stuff. So the puppy's learning how to use the phone over there with her nose. She's a big girl, so she can reach things that the other 2 can't. So we've got the Star, and now we've got the Empress. So this tells me there's something about the mummy. Something about mummy. Oops, can I move these? I'm sorry. I'm going to pick up here. I'm going to move these up here.
Yeah, but let me have my, because I may pull another one here. Looks like he's going to need some angel help.
I know, right? Do you need some angel help? Are you just brokenhearted because you don't want to look at
Have you stopped to
old stuff?
consider what you're doing? You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns.
Nope, you haven't stopped at all. As soon as those 10 swords hit you, you're up and moving again.
Yeah.
You're not letting yourself heal. You're not giving yourself time to assess anything. You're not giving yourself time to grieve. You're not giving yourself time to do anything except pick back up and start moving.
You run. I mean, you hightail it.
Well, something's happening right now that's trying to get you to break the pattern. Whatever this thing is that's got you, it's got you in a Queen of Swords moment. And it seems like it's from an outside force simply because you've got this star and this Empress. It's almost like you are possessed. You're possessed by this. It's something from your childhood that you can't get rid of, and you keep repeating the same thing. Whatever this, I hate to say mummy issues because it's not really, but that's where it stems from. It's something
just the feeling of someone who coddles.
Yeah.
Who coddles Leo.
And it's getting you absolutely nowhere. This Magician and Queen of Swords and Ace of Pentacles is trying to ground you to get you to stop and look at it.
9 of Cups. What is it you want?
I don't know. In a reading like this, are you just drinking away your sorrows?
Yeah.
It can be
that
a
was
lot
the
to
next
do.
thing.
I figured you were going there.
It could be just, I mean, this is the drinker's card also.
It can be.
I mean, really.
Yeah. And with all of this here, it's like, if you're doing that, I get it, because it's a lot of sorrow, 10 swords, and you're just up and, it's like nobody can stop you, but it's almost, it's not that nobody can stop you, you're doing it despite, you're going, nobody's gonna stop me, nobody can hurt me, I'm beyond all of that, nobody's gonna touch me. Guess what? It's hurting you. You may not want to admit it to yourself, but it's hurting you. And not only is this part of the problem, but this is the one who can see it too. So your mom may be somewhat, like, in your mind, to blame for some of this, like coddling, whatever caused this, but she can see it too, and she's telling you, isn't she?
We've already had the 4 of Cups.
So you got double 4 of Cups.
You got double 4 of Cups.
Well, you are so not interested. You're so not interested in listening to this or anything else.
So 4 is showing up prominently there.
So I would say that this is for the cross watcher or whoever is dealing with their Leo partner, son, daughter, husband, whoever it is in your life that's the Leo that you're having to deal with. They have issues that are bigger than what you think. And trying to get them to deal with it is like, no, they're not going to sit still long enough for it. So if you've suggested, hey, maybe we should go to therapy. Nope, ain't doing it. If you've suggested, hey, maybe we should reassess and look at this, look at that 3 of Wands. Maybe we should look at this and kind of,
figure it out. See if we can find some way to help you.
They're not interested. Trying to regroup, bring things back to what they were before. What you're dealing with is a Leo that's extremely hurt
and doesn't know how to
deal with it, and they're going to bring you down. They're going to bring you down to their level because they can't see. They're not in the same world as you. They're not in the same place as you are. So I think this is for a cross watcher. This reading is for somebody who's dealing with Leo. Of course, we're going to put it up as the Leo reading because the Leo person would never sit still long enough to even listen to this reading. So you're going to know. Now, however this applies, this may be backwards. You may be the Leo and the person you're dealing with is so bad. So then it pertains to you because we got so much fire on the table. We know you're here. But this is like whoever is either dealing with the Leo or the Leo is assessing and looking at it and going, you know what?
Ace of Wands.
Yeah, there you go. I have the ace right there too. So we have double aces. You're ready to go.
1 1 4 4.
You're looking at whether or not this can be salvaged, and you're just hitting this person is so defensive. You can't get a word in edgewise. They're on the go so much. Their mind is like this. They can't focus on anything. They have mental illness. They are not able to deal with you on a personal level because they are possessed. Oh, I'll take it because it's got the Tower in it. Okay, there's 5 of Pentacles. All right, that's being left out. There's the Queen of Pentacles. So we got some Earth Mother on the table to go with this Empress. And then we got the Tower. This person just is not, they're not going to calm down enough. And whatever these arrows, see these arrows flying through the air, these wands, when they land, this is what's going to happen. A loss of money, a loss of position, and the Tower's going to blow up. They're headed towards a total breakdown in their lives. So, sorry.
If you know someone that this pertains to, they
Get
definitely
out.
need help.
Yeah, and
But
it doesn't.
you're not going to be able to help them.
I don't think so at all. They're going to have to get even lower than they are right now to even think about accepting help. And right now, they're probably too drunk to know they need help.
And the cross watcher needs to take care of themselves.
Good. Kyanite's one of my favorite stones
Yes,
ever.
it
I love
is.
my kyanite.
Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself
Yeah.
is essential right now.
Look, we're showing you what you need. This is you, honey. This is you dealing with this. Gosh.
You need to take care of yourself. You don't need to let this other person, Leo, you don't need to let Leo pull you down until you can't get out.
Yeah.
Some people like
They are
misery.
sabotage. Yeah, they self-sabotage. They say they want great things and all this and whatever, and then they don't. They can't stop looking at what they've lost. This person lost something great. I think it has something to do with their mother, family stuff. And I really think it just set them on a path a long time ago. And you're coming in now seeing all this, but their path has already been set like this for a long time.
Yes. Yeah, it's set, and they're on their
look.
their own trail.
You got Devil and Justice. What's that tell you? You could stay chained to this person and you could try to ride it out, or you could go seek your own balance somewhere else by doing that interest. Oh, yep, we're telling you the truth. We're telling you the truth.
Ace of Swords,
Yep.
yes.
You got the Ace of Swords.
Ace of Swords.
So we're
Look at
telling you
that
the truth,
card.
which to me, whenever we get this in the middle of a reading like that, it means we're not telling you anything you don't already know.
Exactly.
You already
it.
know this.
You're hesitant though.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
hesitant to pull back and let go of it because you don't know what will happen. But at this point in Leo's life, there's nothing you can do.
No.
They need to seek the
Professional
right
help.
kind of help.
But
Yes.
this person is just, they're headed towards this path of destruction. And they'll take you with them, but
This
it won't
is a-
even matter.
This is a life lesson for you, not
Yeah,
for Leo,
it
because
is.
you need to learn that
Not to be an enabler.
There comes a point when you have to stop
Yeah.
and you have to take care of yourself.
You have to grow up and look at this situation and go, how in the world did I get myself into this again? And then you have to stop repeating the same patterns. Now we're coming up on the equinox. This is the full moon in Pisces. Friday the 13th read we just did. So we're doing this full moon in Pisces time right now. That's when these reads are,
Right.
starting to come out. So, but at the end of the month for the equinox on the 23rd of September, the moon at the peak of the dark moon at the end of that week is going to be in Libra. I say that whole week right there, this equinox coming into balance and all that. Come on, this is going to be, we can do this. There's a whole lot of people that are getting readings geared towards like stuff you need to work on, stuff you need to assess, things you need to look at, things you need to shut down, stuff like that. We're getting really, it's coming to that time right now where the veil's getting really thin. We're going to start getting a lot of different messages for you guys that are way more specific. I think this is a message for, whoever is dealing with this Leo person. Or, what if this is you, Mom? What if you're the one who's going, gosh, my Leo son is just out of control. Gosh, my Leo daughter is just out of control. This is the time for you to go, I wonder what I'm doing to enable this behavior. Because
Yeah.
they obviously have drinking problems and maybe other problems on top of that too. So,
Right.
and you're not helping.
And you're not helping. So
No.
you need to step back
Yeah.
and take a long, hard look at yourself
You do.
and deal with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if it means seeking help, turning it over to the right people,
Mm-hmm.
then do that, because there's nothing more you can do at this point.
No, not at
Nothing
all.
at all. It's come to the point where there's no life lesson to be learned here except for
for
you.
you to move on.
Except for you to move on, to let go and stop enabling
Stop
your,
enabling.
the child, because they're way too dependent upon you. Even though they
Yes.
probably fuss with you and fight with you and carry on and tell
Yep.
you all kinds of horrible things. They hate you and all of this, and
Oh, Lord.
your advice is horrible and what have you.
Yeah. You're to
Yet
blame
they
for
still,
everything.
Yet they still keep coming back to
To
you
you.
because they know they can.
Oh, there we
So-
go. They keep coming back. That Knight of Cups, that
Yeah.
Judgment with that Empress right there. Look, they just keep coming back to
Yeah,
you, trying
they
to
keep coming back because they
redoing it
know
and
they
redoing
can.
it. It's
That's
just
the
so
reoccurring.
Yep,
that's the reoccurring. Yes.
Gosh, sorry
So-
about this. This is a tough message, but you know, it's your time. If you're looking at this and this resonates with you and we're reading it, then guess what? It's your time to grow up, mature, assess, and get rid of. It's your time. That means the spirits are calling you to wake up to what's going on and take responsibility.
There's only so much
Yeah.
you can do, and there's
stop
so
enabling.
much. There's a time when you need to stop doing.
Enabling.
And
Stop
it's
it.
now.
It is.
So, this is Leo mid-month and cross watcher. So, we hope this helps someone out. And until our next read, may your moon always be full. Bye.
Bye.